Hey guys, the rivalry continues here at Desert Tech. Today we're going to talk about the 20-inch 223 side eject MDRX conversion kit. The 20-inch version of this rifle offers additional muzzle velocity at the cost of some mobility. Like all different versions of the MDRX, there are trade-offs. The 20-inch side eject conversion kit shares almost all the same parts with our 16-inch side eject rifle. The only difference is the longer 20-inch barrel. This rifle configuration is ideal for those people who aren't worried about the size of the rifle, but still want those added benefits of additional muzzle velocity. The simplicity of our side ejecting system can also be appealing for those who are looking for a lighter, simpler, and less expensive MDRX. Our side ejecting conversion kits can be configured to eject out of the right or left side of the rifle, but if you need full ambidextrous operation, then the forward ejecting system might be better for you. If you haven't watched all the MDRX Rivalry videos, go ahead and start from the beginning here so you can see which of these MDRX rifle configurations best fits your shooting style. As with the other MDRX Rivalry videos, we're going to start out today with accuracy. An average off-the-shelf MDRX will shoot between 1 and 1.5 MOA, 3-shot groups at 100 yards. Our accuracy test for these MDRX Rivalry videos consisted of shooting the best 5-shot group from each rifle at 100 yards to see how they compare one with another. For that accuracy test, we used Federal Gold Medal 69 grain ammunition, the same ammo we used in all of the 223 caliber rifles. The 20-inch 223 side eject rifle that we tested produced an excellent group, 5 shots at .65 MOA. Like we've said repeatedly in these videos, some shoot better than others. It also depends greatly on the rifle's ammunition preference. For example, the same rifle shooting American Eagle or PMC 55 grain ammunition was giving us average groups between 1.3 and 1.5 MOA. The next test up for this rifle was to put it through our timed mobility test. All MDRX rifles were put through the same timed course of fire to see which one was best. It came as no surprise to us that the longer variants of the MDRX were a little bit slower making it through this mobility test. The longer barrel made it a little bit more difficult to manipulate the gun through doorways and barricades and other things, which increased their time slightly. The soft shooting 20-inch 223 side eject rifle did do a little bit better in the maneuverability test than its larger caliber siblings. It finished the maneuverability test in 14.2 seconds. The slightly longer barrel of the 20-inch rifle did make it a little bit more cumbersome to manipulate in the maneuverability test, but it does work out perfect for our next category. Downrange Performance might be the reason some people chose the 20-inch MDRX configuration in the first place. For the purposes of the MDRX Rivalry test, we calculated the energy and velocity of each rifle at 500 yards. That may be a little further than most people anticipate shooting these rifles at, but it's a good even number to calculate all that data and compare. For the downrange performance comparison, we used the same 69 grain Federal Gold Medal ammunition that we used in the accuracy test. Again, no surprise, the longer 20-inch barrel produced higher velocity than the shorter configured MDRXs, and therefore it came up with some higher numbers at the 500-yard line. This rifle produced a velocity of 1,555 feet per second and 370 pounds of energy. That's not an incredible difference from the 16-inch barreled rifles, but it is something to keep in mind. If you're going to need more energy than that for your shooting purposes, then you may want to look at the 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor versions of the rifle, which produce significantly more energy at those distances. But if you're just trying to hit targets at those range, this rifle will do just fine. You could also step up to something like a 75 grain ammunition, which will give you even better performance at those ranges. Perhaps another advantage of having the 20-inch rifle is more space to mount your accessories on. The longer handguards provide more real estate to put accessories, bipods, whatever it is you want to add to your rifle. Our Mantis handguard incorporates a built-in bipod for additional support. That will come in really handy if long-range shooting is something you plan on doing with this rifle. Our last category for comparison is controllability. In order to test that, we fired all MDRX rifles against each other to shoot a 5-shot timed group on a steel at 50 yards. The rifle that produced the most consistent and small group was the more controllable rifle. The best group fired by the 20-inch 223 side eject rifle was 10.8 inches. Adding a suppressor to this rifle made it even more controllable with additional weight and less recoil. Like all other MDRX rifles, this one is an excellent suppressor host. We shot an assortment of different suppressors on this rifle. I think my favorite one was the YHM Turbo. However, I did recently get to shoot the new Huxworks Flow 556, and I think that is going to end up on this rifle on gas setting 3. As you've seen in this video, we shot this rifle with a bunch of different sighting options on it. I think my favorite scope for this rifle was a 3-17 power scope. As I mentioned earlier in the video, this is not the most compact version of the MDRX, so adding a full-size rifle scope to it isn't a big deal. The 3-17 power scope was a really good fit for this rifle. It didn't matter if you were shooting at 50 yards or 600 yards, you had the optical power you needed to make those shots. The 20-inch 223 side eject rifle is not the most compact MDRX, but it's still much smaller than a comparable 20-inch AR type rifle. So if you're looking for the benefits we've mentioned today in a rifle, then the 20-inch 223 side eject rifle might be just what you need. I hope you guys have enjoyed our MDRX Rivalry video today. If you have any questions about this rifle or any other, go ahead and drop us a comment below and we will get those answered for you. Or if you just want to let us know which conversion kits you have and why you like them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next MDRX Rivalry video.